He's crashing. Man, I debated whether or not to shoot that deer or not. There's a really big buck up here. There's a really big buck up here, probably 140. Honestly, shouldn't shoot that deer because he's a 140 and not a 160. This deer here, it was such a good self-filmed video. I just couldn't pass it up. My season's over. That deer's only a 115-inch, 120-inch deer. He won't make Pope and Young probably. Man, if I had a hunt, I'm so excited. Deer came in, that 130, 140 came in chasing a doe right before daylight. I mean, it was getting daylight, but I could not tell what it was. I could have shot it. It was light enough I could have shot it, but I couldn't tell how much hardware he had. So another little buck came in. I grunted at him like crazy. He was grunting back, making all sorts of noises. He finally left, I'm pretty sure. And then I rattled just a few minutes ago. And then this 10-point shows up 20 yards. And I debated in my head whether I should shoot him or not. I went back and forth and back and forth. And since the video was so good, I've never self-filmed myself shooting a buck. I wanted to get it done. Plus, I'm getting ready to get into trapping, so that's meat in the freezer. I've been wanting some deer jerky, so we'll go down and take a look at him. So this is my crew. He's mad about his boots. This is my crew. We're gonna go recover this buck. Wilder's gonna help. All right, Kayla, are you able to carry the camera?
Get it off of me, please. I prefer to not move. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so with the baby, and since I saw him go down, our house is right there. But I shot him way up there on the hillside. And we have just spotted white belly. You guys go get him. So no blood trail on this video.
Oh, look, his feet got caught up in the fence. Dude, you got him in the fence. Caught up, Dad.
He got in a fence, didn't he?
You shot him in the mouth?
No, that's just where the blood came out.
Yeah. Is the fence electric? No, it's just the old barbed wire. Yeah, we need to get a picture. They moved! Run!
What do you guys think?
Awesome, Dad. I'm going to get on the other side of it. And I'm going to pick it up and take a picture.
Oh, there's blood.
Here you go, we take this. So we own
How are we going to get this
32.77
Are you
acres.
going to get that up?
Pretty much, mostly hillside, right behind our house. Basically two big hills. And this morning I got out of the house and walked up this hill and got in an old hang-on stand. And immediately at daylight, a doe comes through. It was before daylight. It was just at that moment where I could have shot him, but I didn't look at my clock and it wasn't, I don't think it was time.
That's a cool
And I couldn't tell really
deal.
what he was, how big. I knew he had a decent amount of hardware on his head,
Daddy, I see the hole.
but I couldn't tell.
Daddy.
So I didn't shoot him. A few minutes later, so the doe gets out of, she gets lost. That big one goes up. He's probably 130, 140 after the fact. Another little buck comes in. He's an 8. I got him on film. Stands around there. Of course, I'm trying to grunt the big one back in, and this deer's yo-yo, and he's all around me, all over the place. So he finally leaves, and the big buck grunted a few more times. And I thought he left, so I waited 20, 25 minutes, nothing. So I got my rattle pack, hit my rattle pack, sat down, and
I think I know
maybe
what
5
one
minutes
is.
later, I heard this guy coming from the left side, and it was just
This is the only white tail.
immediately I thought he was huge because I just saw that
That's only
left side.
the kind of deer that is.
So I got the camera on him, and then I realized he wasn't a giant, and then I was going back and forth. Should I shoot this deer with that big buck there? As it turns out, I'm super stoked. I also shot what genetically may be one of the best up and comers we had. But I've never self-filmed myself shooting a deer,
Should I poke his eye out?
and
Catlin.
It
I've
is
never
kind
self-filmed
of sticking
myself
out.
shooting a deer.
I actually did help you.
And once I got it on him, I knew the video was perfect. I just could not resist.
Can I have
And my kids get to recover it on me. Trapping season's getting ready to start. So We're gonna try to get rid of some nest predators. Exciting fall right here, and I'm just grateful that God let me do it. I'm sure blessed.
And it's almost Christmas, so Merry Christmas.
Yeah.
And Merry Thanksgiving.
So we're gonna try to get this bad boy out of here in a hurry.
Hey, Daddy, I'm gonna hold it.
Okay.
Do you get a picture?
So he's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He would have been an 11, and he's got some blading right there. I mean, this guy would have been probably
he's got a little bitty
a 12.
I love deer. Little bitty horn right there.
But
wouldn't it be cool if he had pet deer?
he will never be a 12 again. Or not again, but all right. I gotta get this guy out of here in a hurry. I got some plans today, but hope you enjoy the video. Shooting a 2010 Hoyt Carbon Matrix, old school. That's the original carbon bow they come out with. It was a muzzy 3-blade and FMJ arrows.
Oh, because the blood.
Using a Primo script
That's
ball.
why. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say.
And guess
I'm really
what?
happy.
And if you
All right.
love God, pray to God to have a pet deer. For health, work.
All right, you guys, watch out. I gotta do something with